Good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to talk to you about a movie that is out on Shudder now. It is called Anything for Jackson, and trust me, if you like horror, thriller, and gore, you are going to love this movie. I'm into the gore. I'm into suspense. I'm into supernatural, crazy movies, and that's what you get with Anything for Jackson, so let's talk about it.
Hey, Tessa from Mama's Geeky here. Thank you so much for stopping by my YouTube channel.
All right, so the synopsis for this movie is basically this elderly couple. They have lost their only grandson in a tragic car accident, and they want him back, and they're willing to do literally anything for Jackson to return. What do? Well, he happens to be a doctor, so they kidnap. Literally, this is how the movie starts out. It's like the first scene is them dragging this pregnant woman into their house. It's one of his patients, and they plan to go through this satanic book and this satanic ritual and have the soul of their grandson passed into this unborn baby so that they will get their grandson back. Now, as with basically any deal with the devil, you gotta read the fine print. Of course, things are not gonna go according to plan. Spoiler. But it's just absolutely crazy. More or less within the first 20 minutes or so. It's an hour and a half. So pretty quickly you realize they've invited all sorts of demons and ghosts into their home. You're seeing them all over the place. There's some pretty grotesque ones. They're really cool. There's this one lady who's just continuously flossing her teeth until they fall out. It's insane. Yes, there are some jump scares in this as well, and they're good jump scares. They feel deserved, you know? Sometimes jump scares can feel like, oh, they just shoved it in there for the audience. No, these are like well-deserved, pretty amazing jump scares. So if you like jump scares, you're in for a treat because there's several of them throughout this movie. And none of them feel forced. Now, I will say towards the final act there, things get a little weird and they do go a little bit off the rails. I say weird. It's already a weird movie. But they invite a fellow satanic friend, I guess you would call him. I don't know. They go to these satanic meetings and it's someone from there basically. Invite him into the house to help them complete the ritual because they can't read, translate everything in the book. And things go a little off the walls with him. I wish there was a little more resolve with him. I wish we had known a little bit more. But it ties itself together in the end, for sure. The last 10 minutes maybe are just phenomenal. Now, this whole thing is shot very dark scenes, of course. I love the twist of the fact that we have this elderly couple that basically seem normal and they just want their grandson back, you know, and they're willing to literally do anything. It almost makes you understand and sympathize with them to the point where you get why they're doing these horrible dark deeds. Almost. I mean, that's what I love about it. There's this clear line drawn between good and evil, and it doesn't muddle the audience's feelings for them going, oh, I get it. I would totally do the same thing. They are clearly the villains of this movie. It's just interesting that it's this older couple that, again, they're totally normal on the outside, except for the fact that they have this pregnant woman stashed in their house and they're trying to invoke the soul of their dead grandchild into the body of her unborn baby. That's where, you got to draw the line. That's evil. It's not okay. It's not okay. There's no explanation for that, right? No good one anyway. But yeah, I loved this movie. I thought it was great. It's about an hour and a half long. It doesn't really get dull at all. Like I said, my only issue with it is that third act gets a little weird and goes a little bit off the rails, but it really ties itself together nicely. And the very last shot of this movie is pretty amazing. You can check it out on Shudder, and guess what? If you don't have Shudder, you can get a 7-day free trial. So it's totally worth doing that. Watch this. Watch a bunch of other stuff. Shudder's got some amazing stuff. If you have seen this already, let me know what you think down below in the comments. Trust me, if you like thrillers and gore and jump scares and just weird stories, you're gonna love this one. It's good. I will watch it again, and that shows that it's a good movie because it's one I will for sure 100% watch again, mostly for the weird ghosts, crazy deaths, the gore. It's pretty awesome. Be sure to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos like this one. As always, you can follow me over on Instagram and Twitter. I am at Mama's Geeky over there. MAMASGEEKY. Thanks for taking the time to watch this, guys. Bye.